Guys, I actually want to scream. I have said this on the vlog so many times. It's like, hello, why don't you just get a new camera? I know, I need this camera. This Sony sucks. As you know, we've been doing our Upstate tour. We were in Hensonville after Livingston Manor. That's where we spent Tuesday and Wednesday night. And then we made it to Hudson last night. I filmed while I was talking to you guys at the Henson. And then yesterday, I ended up having to go back into the city. And I filmed in the car talking to you guys for probably like 15 minutes, which would have been edited down, but like opening up, pouring my heart out, sharing what I've been going through, and I watched everything back and it's in slow-mo. But I'm trying not to let things affect my mood and spike my cortisol, so it's fine. It's fine. I guess I'll give you a little recap of yesterday and what I was trying to say if I can even remember. But we came from Livingston Manor to Hensonville on Tuesday. We drove there separately and had the most lovely time there. I think a lot of it was in slow-mo, but we went out to dinner both nights, had amazing food, and then yesterday morning, James and I woke up at 5 a.m. He had a board meeting that he had to go to in the city, and it ended up working out well because it was a good time for me to go and get blood work done at my clinic, and I did that. So we left at 5 a.m. I barely made my 8:30 a.m. appointment. James was in such a rush that he dropped me off and raced home. I ended up getting out of the appointment in like 7 minutes because it was blood work and taking the subway back to our apartment. I unpacked and repacked both of our bags, opened up the boxes that were there, although Jordan had been really helpful and opened the ones that came while she was there, but there were still so many for me to open. I was like hanging on by a thread mentally because of the 5 a.m. wake up. I think I slept like 30 more minutes in the car drive back and was just unwell. Then I went and had to go pick up a prescription. It wasn't ready and I couldn't find a parking spot, so I like ran in. She was getting it ready. They weren't answering their phone, so I couldn't call before. Got to my car, got my dad and I food. So I was by myself. I went to Birdie. I picked up a latte, food, got in the car, got my medication, went and picked up all of our mugs for the mug launch for the floor mug because so many of them have sold and I wanted to get them out soon and wanted to take them to our warehouse in downtown Brooklyn. So I picked up the mugs at the Ceramist studio, got my dad in downtown Brooklyn. My dad then drove us to our warehouse, dropped off the mugs, went and picked up James from his board meeting. Upper East Side is where he met us, and drove straight back out to Hudson. It was probably like 7 hours in the car yesterday, maybe even more because we went to dinner 30 minutes away, so we drove 30 minutes there and back. It was a day, and I slept so well last night. I said in the last vlog, like I took a month off drinking last month, and then I've been drinking since his parents have been here, but now I'm stopping again. So I stopped last night, and it is crazy how much better you sleep when you don't drink, but I passed the fuck out last night. Thank God. And now we're in Hudson for 2 more nights. And it's so fun. We have a full house. My dad's here. James' parents, James and I. We have Crispy. We have my dad's girlfriend's dog. So she drove up with us yesterday. And then my dad's girlfriend's taking the train out this morning. So it's going to be a really fun day. It's so sunny. I want to do some shopping. But I do need to get some work done this morning before the whole house is ready for action. I also have no idea what I packed because I actually, while trying to pack, was like, I can't do this. And then I would stop and be like, you can do it. You can pack. But I couldn't even come up with like an outfit in my head to like throw together that I know would look cute without putting it on my body first. And then I think I kind of poured my heart out in the car yesterday talking about that I've just been kind of going through it mentally with this fertility stuff. And I talked about it on my TikTok and I posted it yesterday. I actually debated posting it for a while, but the response has been amazing. If you do want to go watch that because I kind of get more into it there. But it's just been like weighing on me mentally more than I could have ever expected it to. Obviously, you just like don't know what it's like until you're going through it yourself, and like I'm sure that's the case with a lot of things, but you really have no idea what it's like, and like no one understands. Like James doesn't understand how I feel, and like not that he's not being supportive, just like it's like such a personal, isolating feeling as a female and your body. And I've just been going through it and was really struggling like the past couple of weeks. I cried to random people, like not planned, just would burst into tears. And then I had an intro call for therapy and in the intro call, I literally started crying probably 60 seconds in. Like, it was an intro call, Ella, it's not a fucking therapy session, and was so unwell in it. And she was like, yeah, like, we should get started. I really liked her. It's a new therapist. And I was like, let's do bi-weekly, because that's what I did before. And she was like, I think you should start weekly. And I was like, you know what? You're probably right. So I'm starting weekly therapy next week, which is going to be really good for me, I think. I'm really excited. I think it'll give me some tools to, I don't know, get through these things a bit better. I mean, like, I'm generally fine. There's just some days that are definitely harder than others. I have my latte on an empty stomach. Sorry. Can't do it all right. I just can't. It is Saturday morning. It's a bit gloomy today. I actually think, let me check the weather. It is going to rain. Oh, it's not anymore. Okay, well, that's exciting. It's just gloomy today. And James is going for a walk with his parents. They got up a little bit. I got up a little after them. My dad's still sleeping. Lizzie already took the train back to New York for work. And I'm gonna have a little solo morning and go get myself a bagel and go sit at a cafe. I feel like I've been trying to journal. It was something I started at the beginning of March, April, maybe at the end of March, beginning of April, and thought I would just like write out brain dump stuff about, it's not really like work related. I feel like it's more regarding the fertility stuff, but also just like how I'm feeling, and also writing down like exciting things. So like some work things I'll write down, like things that have made me excited. So I've been doing that. I definitely don't do it every day. I'm like trying to even do it like once, maybe twice a week if I have the time, or if I like am in the mood to do it. So I want to do that because I haven't done it in, I think I did it once while we've been up here, but I don't know. My brain is scrambled. 11 days upstate with the in-laws is so much fun, but it's definitely a long trip. I'm so excited to be back in our apartment tomorrow, and I was gonna say to have a chill week, but I absolutely do not have a chill week. I have to shoot things on Tuesday. I'm going out to the Hamptons on Wednesday, have another shoot out there Thursday, and just have a really busy, crazy week. But I'm excited to at least be home for some of it, and then next weekend is going to be very, very, very chill, which I'm looking forward to. But I actually saw a sign in Hudson yesterday for this bagel spot, and so I like looked it up and took a photo and sent it to James yesterday, and I just went back to her text and was like, okay, this actually looks so good, so I'm gonna go get a bagel. I just walked and went to farmer's market, and James and his parents were there. So we got some things to eat for dinner tonight because we've eaten out literally every night. I'm exhausted. But I just called my dad and he's at the house. I have the stuff from the farmer's market in the trunk so I can put it in the fridge. And then I'm gonna go get my dad a latte because he wants a coffee, and bring it back to him because I'm a good daughter.
Have some of that.
Fresh squeeze.